What's up? All right, we're gonna do Hell Room today, and it's gonna be. And here's the interesting part: preying on your double Pussy. It's gonna be a zero. We're gonna do zero scale, zero candy. It's like gonna be resourceless Magma hideout Hell Room basically. It's gonna be a zero shut shell on Maxi as well. So, can you tell that I'm nervous? I really am nervous. A lot can go wrong actually. We're gonna sack 4 mons today. 2 on Tabata and 2 on Maxi himself. But it's gonna be resourceless. It's just gonna be sack heavy. Thank you, Lovesy. Okay, so give me a sec so I can gather my notes and make sure that my calc is okay. What took the longest was actually the last Magma grunt. It's grunt 15. Everything else didn't really take a while. It was just figuring out how the numbers work in the end. But essentially, yeah. Beedrill, Galissapod, Arcanine, 1 Noivern, Barraskewda, and Dragapult. This should be a straightforward grunt fight. The real demons are the last 3 fights. Let me just give them the right items first. Galissapod, Citrus, and then the shut shells are on Hammy. Okay, and Noivern. Noivern Infiltrator might come up in a bit, but we'll see. Okay, we're gonna pre-damage using the script. So pre-para 3, pre-damage to 171, and pre-damage 3, 190. Everyone else don't need. Good luck. Oh, hi Faye, thank you. So Beedrillite, Citrus Berry, 171 HP, Pre-para Arcanine, 190 HP, Shut Shell, Life Orb, and Chesto Berry. Okay. Let's run this shit into the ground. Come on, baby. I actually have some tech I'm excited to show you guys. Pre-Paralara. I actually have some tech later on Maxi that I'm really excited to show you guys, and if everything works out, it will be really splendid. Okay, Noivern, Skewda, Life Orb. Okay. I'm honestly really nervous. All the way to Hell Room, by the way, it's so far. Oh, I almost started the fight. Okay, this should be the Grimmsnarl trainer. Okay, awesome. So, the idea being, Grimmsnarl might fake out us, but it's also fine. So we're just gonna U-turn here. We're gonna try to get the U-turn. We're gonna try the fast U-turn. It could fake out us. That's fine. That's... Oh, Magma Swarm. That's still fine. Okay, so now we go for a U-turn on Grimmsnarl. And we need to pay attention whether this KOs or not. So... Okay, it didn't crit, so it didn't KO. So we're gonna go to Galissapod, who's going to take a random move between Darkest Lariat or the other one. Okay, proc Citrus. And we're gonna go back to B. And now B can... Oh, it's still fine. B can take this KO with U-turn. Okay, and now we get to choose what comes in next after the KO. So we have pre-paralyzed Arcanine holding the shut shell, so that we can bait in Turtonator, because Turtonator has an eject button, eject pack, and it will send it out once one of its stats is lowered, and we want it to stay in so we can kill as soon as possible. So we're gonna go to Arcanine. Okay, this should always be Turtonator. Oh yeah, it's fine. Turtonator for only Scorching Sand. Hold on, I forgot to account for... Shit. It's always Scorching Sand. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go over to our second shut shell holder, the Noivern, and we're gonna kill this using Draco Meteor. So we're just gonna go, and we're gonna be immune to ground type move, and take one tick of Magma Storm this turn, and another the next turn. So we're just gonna Draco Meteor to KO you. Awesome, Draco Pop. No boosting item, Draco Pop. Okay, so this beats an Incineroar. We're gonna drop a Draco. And Incineroar actually sees that it can... Wait, hold on. 175 HP on my Noivern after the 2 ticks, and I am holding a shut shell. It is now seeing that it has only guaranteed fake out. It never wants to click knockoff, and that is very important, because now we can use this tempo to, since we're not intimidated on the Scuda, right? It happened on Noivern. We can clean bring in Barrascuda on fake out. This should be fake out. Okay, cool. And after one Magma Storm tick, I always live, even if crit. And we can take out this Incineroar using Liquidation. So Liquidation KOs you. Sick. And this should always bait in Jumpluff next, right? And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna chip the Jumpluff ever so slightly with Flip Turn. It's not super effective, but it gets us out of Jumpluff. And I now need to also check to make sure that Jumpluff has a chance to substitute Spore or Leech Seed, but whichever is fine. Most likely it'll click Air Slash. So we're just gonna Flip Turn out to safety. Okay, deal chip. And then we're gonna clean bring in Dragapult, who's holding a Chesto Berry. Okay, Air Slash crit is fine. I think it's fine. So Dragapult at 139 HP is likely to Leech Seed or Spore as well, but ideally we see Air Slash no crit, but if it crits, it's still fine, I believe. Let's just see no weird shenanigans happen. Highest damaging move. Yeah, we always Dragon Dart here. So Dragon Darts? It doesn't KO, it's fine. Okay. 61 HP. Wait, I'm at 61 HP. Fuck. Wait, this is kind of bad though. Wait, do I take Magma Storm tick at the end of the fight? If let's say at the back it's Licky Licky Boom, it only booms, right? And then do I still take life? Do I still take Magma Storm tick? I shouldn't. Okay, I should not. Okay. Because right now there's only Licky Licky in the back, and it's going to explode, so it's a guaranteed checkmate from here. I can just Dragon Darts for the KO. Hold on. Yeah. No. Okay, yeah, it's actually really bad. I underestimated the damage I would take from Magma Storm. Okay. Okay, Dragon Dart KOs. I never died to Magma Storm here. Okay, right now I'm fine. Okay, so Licky Licky explodes and the battle ends. And I win. Okay, no, because I also had Infiltrator. I had Infiltrator, Noivern in the back, and also Galissapod for First Impression as well. So it would have been fine. I think. Like, if Jumpluff double crit, right, I would still have enough HP to. I don't think I was dead to double crit actually. No, because my Dragapult is plus special defense. Right? Oh, I guess it's not as safe as I thought it was. Okay, never mind. Oh, it would have lived with one, I see. Okay. Okay, it would have been steerable because I could have gone to Galissapod as well, I guess. 30.5 runs down, 30 per turn. I see. Okay, because I could have gone to Galissapod, tried for an emergency exit while also getting off First Impression, and I could go to Noivern and then do something. And then I just go to Dragapult on the boom turn. I think that could have been okay. But it's fine. It's fine. That run is over. Just a few more before Maxi. No one died. That's good. Okay. The run is looking okay, but I think my Maxi and Tabata... I don't know, I feel like I'm underestimating the damage I'm taking from Magma Storm. But I should be fine, I believe. Sack Turtle. I'm sacking Meganium later. One eight is... yeah, 1/8 is a lot. Who would have thought that 1/8 HP is a lot? I did. I swear I did. I don't know how I got the ranges messed up so badly. Okay, Air Slash crit is 33% on Dragapult. I think I just missed one tick of Magma Storm on Dragapult. I don't know, the ranges look a bit sus actually. I just didn't get punished. Yeah, I think I just messed up the number of ticks I assumed Dragapult would get. Okay, that was not ideal. But we got through, and okay, let's. If you aren't dodging crit, are you really playing Run and Bun? No, my pull is clear body actually. Sniffa looks restless. No, I think like I would have died to like double max roll crit or something. I don't know. Like, okay, I'm just gonna try to put whatever happened aside, and I'll try to focus on the battles I have coming up next. Okay. I also know that Tabata has a lot of really... Just keep playing, but clean up these lines, mate. Yeah, that pull versus Jumpluff was really, really sketchy. I severely underestimated how much Magma Storm would do. Okay, lock in. Hold on. Yeah, if it subs, I'm kinda screwed. I guess Infiltrator Noivern could have done something, I guess. Yeah, I just wasn't punished. I got really lucky. Okay, I really need to clear my head. Hold on. It can get sport on the Switch, yeah. No, I think my plan was that Dragapult could get some chip, and then Galissapod could try to get an emergency exit to Noivern. Or if Dragapult got Sport, I could just safely go to Noivern on not Spore, I guess. I have no idea what I was thinking. I was really focusing more on Maxi and Tabata. I really overlooked, and that first grunt would have could have wiped me actually. Okay. Let me just lock in for the rest of the fights. Prepare. Light, no item, paralyzed. Shut shell, 79, life orb, zoom lens, okay. Magma Hideout really is the worst possible place to steer in Hellroom, because Magma Storm. I'm really glad I at least had some time to gather my mental, and also because my original line was much more messier than it is now. Okay, so we heal up everyone to max HP. We don't pre-damage for this fight. We don't need any pre-damage at all. It's perfectly fine for everyone to be at full HP. There's no consequence. Okay, so this is the last grunt before Tabata. I spent a lot of time on the calc for this, so I really hope everything goes well. I really don't want to wipe. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Lock in, lock in. Okay, so the thing about this fight, right, is that there's a bright powder Arbok that I'm trying to bait last. So I figured out the way around this to just bring Carnivine out as fast as I can, as soon as I can. So I'm just gonna Mega Evolve and chip this Galvantula because it's guaranteed to click Sticky Web's turn 1. So I'm going to Leech Life right now so that it doesn't immediately die because I need to U-turn out. So we're just gonna Mega and Leech Life. And it's gonna Sticky Webs, I believe. Always Sticky Webs. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're not risking anything. And I take one turn of Magma Storm chip. And then I KO Galvantula by U-turning out. We're gonna play with webs up this entire game. This entire battle, okay? So we're going to U-turn KO on the Galvantula. And we are going to bring in Basculegion, who's pre-paralyzed. Okay. Now this Basculegion, holding no item, will never bait knockoff from Carnivine, yes. Okay, it will never bait knockoff, it will never bait Spore because we're pre-paralyzed and we are near full HP. So it's never knockoff with no item. So we're just gonna immediately try to hard switch right now. Hold on. Paralyzed. Yeah, we're gonna hard switch to B, who can quad resist random move just fine. So we're gonna go to B here. Okay, this should be a Leaf Storm or Leaf Blade. It's fine. Then we can pick up this KO using U-turn. U-turn will always KO and bring us out so we can clean bring in the next mon for baiting. So we're gonna U-turn U. Awesome. And we're gonna clean bring in Tentacruel, who is clear body, so Sticky Webs does not drop our speed at all. So it's always bring in Tentacruel. This should be Ursaring for Earthquake. Okay, awesome. Okay, because Ursaring this turn is not toxic yet, it doesn't have quick feed, right? So it's never clicking Facade, it's always clicking Earthquake. So we can take this tempo to bring in Hydreigon, who is also Levitate. It will never get speed dropped by Sticky Webs. So we can go to Hydreigon and take the Earthquake just fine. B, Pult Hydra. This is a winning run. Assuming I don't make any more blunders like before. Okay, so now we are baiting only ever Facade. It's never anything else other than Facade. It could maybe protect, I don't know. Like, I think it's always Facade here. So we're just gonna U-turn. Okay. And then, since we're baiting guaranteed Facade from Earth Ring, 226 HP is 88%. I was right on the number. This is always Facade, so I can bring in my Life Orb Dragapult on Facade and not take any damage. Okay, clear body as well, so it's fine. Facade takes... I take no damage from that. And then a Draco Meteor KOs this Earth Ring. This should next bait in Magmortar for only Psychic. So I'm gonna Draco Meteor you. This is always a KO no matter what. It's Life Orb and Max Special type. We skilled it last time from like at the start of Magma Hideout. So now Magmortar comes in, and after two wait, okay, after I think it was 2 Mechaswarm and 1 Life Orb tick, I should always consistently only ever bait Psychic. Okay, so it's always Psychic, which means that we can actually go to Hydreigon now. We're gonna go to Hydreigon on guaranteed Psychic. Okay, awesome. Wait. Yeah. So Hydreigon can chip Magmortar first with Dark Pulse. It can never switch out because we're faster and we show KO to the Arbok in the back with Draco Meteor. So we're just gonna Dark Pulse here. Get some chip. And it's gonna be stuck clicking Psychic. So we can just pick up this frag using the Draco Meteor. It can never switch out. So Draco. Awesome. And now comes Bright Powder Arbok. And the problem is that we cannot safely click U-turn without risking Hydreigon missing the move and then dying. So I gave Hydreigon Jet Shell. So then now I can bring in my Zoomoland Steelix with pre-poison. Okay, it doesn't matter. Glare doesn't matter. I'm also immune to Gunk Shot. So now, even if Aqua Tail crits, Earthquake always KOs and always hits. Okay. That took a lot of my mental. But that was, yeah, that was pretty much riskless Grunt 15. That was where I spent most of my time cooking, because I generally did neglect the previous Grunt battle a lot, because I spent most of my time figuring out the last 3 fights. I'm glad I didn't get punished on the previous one, and I'm glad this one went as well as I expected it to, but yeah. Okay, now it's Tabata. The real Sackfest begins right now. Okay. W. Tabata and Maxi both are gonna cost 2 sacks, but they're gonna be mostly resource free. The second Helram grunt is probably the hardest grunt in Hideout. Oh, really? I think I actually struggle more with the last one, the Grunt 15. We're gonna be sacking like Canrock, by the way. No, Arbok could never have coiled. It could never have coil because I show a guaranteed KO using Draco Meteor with no boosting item. Let me show you guys. Hold on. There was never any universe where Arbok could have coiled because even with no boosting item, my Hydreigon always shows a guaranteed KO. Grunt 15 was actually riskless. There was, I believe, not a single point where I needed to steer unless I messed up the baiting. But I really did make sure that nothing bad could have happened with Grunt 15. It's not even fast 2-hit KO, it's fast 1-hit KO because Draco Meteor. Oh, sorry. I mean, fast 2-hit KO even after Draco dropping. Yes, I did account for that. It was yes, I know. It was still guaranteed to not coil. Okay, now we're back to business. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys a quick rundown of what's gonna happen, right? We're gonna sack 2. We're gonna sack Lycanroc, and we're gonna sack Azumarill to Tabata. Yeah, B is so nice for proper chaining for that fight. It's generally really nice. I did end up finding a way that I don't waste any scales or candy, and it's still, I believe, riskless. But we are going to need to sack 4 mons in total today, which is totally fine. You've never seen a Lycanroc survive this fight. If I candy Lycanroc, because Lycanroc is undersped by Victini by only 1 point. If I candy Lycanroc, there could have been some fiction where I could have frauded with like 2 rock slides or something. I don't know. There could have been something, I guess. But alas, we don't get to choose. The real cooking I did was on Maxi, actually. I'm really excited to show you guys my Maxi strat. But for now... Shetshell goes to you, and Shetshell goes to you. Life Orb, and I need Mystic Water. Okay, now this is the right mons. I just need to update my calc and then I'll pre-damage properly, and then we can go ahead. Sorry, we can go ahead with the fight. Okay, so Greninja, Azumarill, Dragapult lead, no more Tenta. We need Hariyama, Lycanroc. Okay. Pre-damage 265. Pre-burn 2. Pre-damage 6 to 74. I believe 74 is torrent range. It is, okay. Okay, so this is what my Tabata team looks like. It's gonna be Dragapult lead into Hariyama, Lycanroc, Hydreigon, Azumarill, and Greninja for the cleanup. So Mystic Water, Torrent, Citrus Berry, Shetshell, Hydreigon, Rock Gem, Lycanroc, Shetshell, Hariyama, and Life Orb, Dragapult. Okay. Let's hope nothing goes wrong. This is the real scariest part of the fight. the start, sorry. The scariest part of the fight is the start because of Hariyama's pre-damage. I pre-damage Hariyama so that it can take a heat crash and always be in range for fake out from Hitmonlee after I close combat. Just give me a sec so I can double check if the number adds up. Okay. Oh, hi Zuka. 265 minus 42 minus 325 times 6 divided by 16. I always live with 101 HP highest. 101 HP. Always baits fake out after a -1 drop. I will defeat evil. Awesome. Or wipe in a funny way. Nah, I don't wanna wipe. 265, 74, no other pre-damage. Okay. And I did give it the rock gem and not ground gem, right? Because they look so identical, I swear. Okay, awesome. No pre-burn, pro. Okay, and level up. Yes. Okay, let's do Tabata. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. Tabata and Maxi are gonna cost 2 deaths each. And I'm more than willing to sack my expendable mons if it means that I can get to late game. We have 2 skills and 7 candies, and we're gonna keep it that way until the end of Magma Hideout. Hariyama is level 79. Okay. You've made it this far, so I'll tell you. That's right. Up ahead, Groudon is sleeping. Maxi went to Groudon just seconds ago. I'm going to awaken real soon. Oh, it's going to awaken real soon. Hehe. Hehehe. Why do I have tick speed too? Ah, no. It's sped up. Okay, so... Okay. Alright. So we lead with Dragapult, and Blacephalon has Focus Sash, which is why we're going to try to get the frag. Not try, we always get the frag with Dragon Darts, because it's a 2-hit move that always KOs. So we're gonna Dragon Darts you. We have Life Orb, so it's gonna tick every time we do damage as well. Sorry, it's a guaranteed, I forgot. I misspoke. So Snorlax comes in because we actually show that we have a KO on every single mon in the back. We KO Victini barely. There's like, I think it's like highest roll 102%. We also show KO to Absol and everything else. So only Snorlax doesn't immediately die. Thank you, Pussy. Thank you, Fish. So now we're gonna go over to Hariyama, who's going to take a Heat Crash. It's never going to set up here. It's always Heat Crash. And we're gonna get a lot of damage because of Burn and also Magma Storm. But essentially what happens is that after we close combat here, we're going to be in range to die to Hitmonlee's Fake Out. So we close combat to pick up this frag. Okay, we drop defense by 1. Okay, so this should be low enough. 102. Okay, 102 HP. We're -1, so Hitmonlee now only ever sees kill with... It sees kill with every move, but Fake Out has priority. So it always goes for Fake Out over any other fast kills. So now we can go back to Dragapult. And we're immune to Fake Out. So it can never damage us. It can never use its gem. It can never proc Unburden. So now, Dragapult is able to pick up this frag as well. Let me just make sure. I'd rather play slow and steady. Okay, so Dragon Darts is able to pick up this frag. So we Dragon Darts Hitmonlee. We get the KO. Okay, and next up is Yanmega. Yanmega here is going to click Air Slash always, no matter what. So we're just going to go over to our Lycan Rock to take the Air Slash. Okay, Flying Gem is fine. Okay, that's perfectly fine. And we're at level 79, and we're holding the Rock Gem. So XL Rock, even if Yanmega goes to +6 speed, we always outspeed and we always kill with XL Rock. So we pick up this frag, and then Yanmega dies. Here is the diverging line, okay? There was 3 possible outcomes. 1, like Canrock gets crit, but I always can pick up the frag before like Canrock dies. Or 2, like Canrock lives, right? And then Victini is able to switch out because of eject pack. Or 3, it kills with a non-eject pack move. So we're going to see what's going to happen now. So we're going to XL Rock for some chirp. Okay. And use Energy Ball. So it's important that Victini, now that we know Victini is staying in, we get to choose what comes in next. Because if Victini had switched out to Absol, we can just go immediately to Azumarill. But because that wasn't the order of events, what we can do now is... Sorry, I messed up my hair. What we can do now is we can go to Hydreigon. Let me just make sure. Sorry. There's quite a lot on my notes, so I'm trying to figure things out. Yeah, sorry, I always go to Hydreigon here. So it's guaranteed to click V Create. And I'm going to U-turn, slow U-turn, so that when Victini goes out, I'm able to chip the Absol with U-turn. So we're going to U-turn here. V Create is fine. Okay. Okay, awesome. It switches out to base Absol. And then we're able to U-turn out. And we can bring in our Azumarill. Yes. So now... Oh, thank you, Zuka. So now, Azumarill wins the 1v1 against Absol. Okay, and Azumarill, unfortunately, cannot switch out now. So Azumarill needs to die so that my Greninja can clean up in the end. So what I need to do now is I can just stall for until it dies. So I'm just gonna spam Aqua Jet. Okay. No, Bolt Strike cannot miss because Victini has what? The ability increases the accuracy by 1.1%, Victory Star. So now we can bring in... Oh, it's 99% accurate. I see. So now I can bring in Greninja. And Greninja just straight up outspeeds and cleans up with Surf. Okay, GG. It was completely riskless. 0 skill, 0 candies, but we used up 1 gem and 2 sacks, which is completely fine. I'm very happy with this. And all that's left is Maxi, and I have this interesting tech that I'm really excited to try. And if it goes well, I'm very, very happy. WVin. Yippee. Only 10 deaths at this point is insane. Is it? We're gonna lose 2 more though. We're gonna lose 2 more to Maxi. I'm a DD, bro. I'm a streaming DD. Streamer DD. You had like 26 after Maxi. What the hell? Alright, it's the final fight of today. You've got 24 at Tate and Liza. Well, I'm gonna catch up to you guys. Give your dead ones King's Rock. Yeah, it's because Z also does this, and I thought it was really cute, so I also picked up the tradition. It's to show respects to all the mons that came before the rest of the box. Okay, so now there's this amazing tech with Meganium Overgrow that I'm really excited to show you guys. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me just make sure the prep is okay, and then I'll explain how the tech looks like. Okay. You're like the reverse DD Zuka. I've basically never seen you not get absolute mediocrity. Yeah. Oh my god, Zuka's encounter quality has been really bad. Okay, we're gonna teach Flameshore to Dragapult now. Okay, so there's this really cool tech I found while I was calcing. It's a Wikiberry. Wikiberry on my Meganium. So I'll explain the math in a bit, but essentially the idea is we want Wikiberry to, you know, proc later. And we're also gonna need to use the Dark Gem. We're not gonna actually use it, but it's just to prevent setup. Wikiberry Natty Gift? Nah. No. I have something even cooler to show you guys. Where's my Dark Gem, actually? And a raw berry for you. Okay, no item. Wikiberry, Life Orb, Dark Gem, Beedrillite, and raw berry. Pre-damage 1. Okay. Plus P Talonflame is gonna die though. It's really unfortunate. We will need to die. We will need Talonflame to die for this line to work. But if everything goes according to plan, right? This will be one of my best cooks ever. And I made sure that I don't miss any of the Magma Storm ticks, so I should be fine. You had 15 after Maxi. I'm gonna have 12. I have 2 skill, 7 candy still. Yeah, because I'm gonna sack 2 more. Two does Maxi? Dude, I'm not using any shut shells, by the way. 0 shut shell, 0 scale, 0 candy, 0 gems as well. 0 resource Maxi basically. I'm not using anything for Maxi. There's Beepult Hydra. 2 deaths is not crazy. I guess, but hey, this line took some time to put together. Okay, like as good as the box is, like I still also need to make the line work. So I don't want to discredit the effort I put in as well. Like I won't. I will acknowledge that I have been fortunate with my encounters, but also I did put in the work to make the calcs work. So yes, it's always a hard calcs. Yes. Now, are you guys excited to see what I've cooked up for Maxi? I think you guys probably could already like... Yeah, second Talonflame for a Tailwind gives a lot of tempo. Okay, W Raid. Woohoo! W Raid, yippee! W Onyx, thank you for the raid! I have no idea what's happening. I don't know how Twitch streams work, but thank you so much for the raid. Yippee. Okay. So I don't need any more pre-damage. Only other than the first 2 months, and I teach. Oh, you just beat Roxanne. Oh yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's do Maxi finally. Groudon. Nothing could awaken you from your sleep bathed in magma. This red orb is what you sought, wasn't it? I have brought you the red orb. Let it shine, awaken you. Only one death being a Diggersby sack. Hell yeah. Okay. Let's fucking do Maxi right now. Okay, Magma Leader Maxi would like to battle. At least with Groudon. So we pre-damage our Talonflame all the way to... Why is the Magma Storm on this place? Okay, I'll assume it's the visual bug. Okay, so we pre-damage Talonflame all the way to the red. And what this allows us to do is... Because Groudon can... I have no idea. Because Groudon can potentially click Stone Edge and it can miss, right? That would mess up our entire Tailwind line and we can wipe. So we need to pre-damage Talonflame to always die to Magma Storm after it sets up Tailwind. So we're gonna set up Tailwind right now. Turn 1. And then Talonflame is going to fall. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Next up is Meganium. Tailwind is up and Meganium with Overgrow Leaf Storm is able to pick up this KO. So 77 HP is the exact HP where we are able to pick up this frag with Leaf Storm Overgrow in Tailwind, okay? So we're going to Leaf Storm here to pick up the KO. And we're going to drop our special attack, it does not matter. And what this does is that after this turn, Magma Storm will bring us down to Wiki Berry range. So we're gonna proc Wiki Berry and go up to 164 HP. And what this does is that this prevents Naganadel from ever clicking U-turn on us. I had Shiftry, but Shiftry was early bird and Shiftry was quite weak to U-turn. So there was no world where I could have done Shiftry without investing a ton of candy. Like I think it was like 2 or 3 candies just for Shiftry to get out of U-turn range. So Meganium is now going to fall to Naganadel. And this is important. Okay, it's gonna Sludge Wave. Picks up the frag always. It's never gonna be... Okay, Beast Boost, special attack. Okay, it's never gonna be a speed boost. And also, Naganadel was never gonna click U-turn. So now, what we can do is we can bring in our Dragapult in Tailwind. Tailwind is still up. So we can pick up this frag using Dragon Darts to KO the Naganadel. So Dragon Darts does the trick. L7. And then Tailwind ends on this exact turn. It should end. Okay, so had Talonflame not been pre-damaged to 1 HP and it dodged a Stone Edge, it would have ruined my entire line and I would have wiped. But now what this allows us to do is that we can now chain this KO. We can kill the Tangrowth with Flamethrower Under the Sun. Okay. Magma Storm and Life Orb. Again, yeah. And then it sends up Garchomp. We can kill Garchomp with Draco Meteor. Okay, perfect. Special attack fell, but we are still never allowing Mew to set up ever. Because now Mew sees random between Flare Blitz or I think it was Flare Blitz or Psychic Fangs, but it's more likely to be Psychic Fangs. So now we're gonna go over to our Hydreigon. Yeah, Pult really just fracks 3, which is insane. So now we're gonna go to Hydreigon to take random move. Okay, perfect. And now, our Dragapult, sorry, our Hydreigon is holding a Dark Gem, but it's never going to be able to need Dark Gem ever. We just want to prevent setup, so we want to save our Dark Gem for later on in the E4. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna slow U-turn this Mew to deal enough chip damage. So Mew is gonna Flare Blitz us. Burn is also fine. Burn is fine. So we just need just a bit of chip so that Beedrill can come in after this for free. And then B can Mega Evolve and pick up this frag using Leech Life. Okay, perfect. And now the beautiful part about this is that base Houndoom, oh yeah, Magma Storm. Base Houndoom only ever sees KO with Flamethrower, so it's only ever gonna click Flamethrower. We're gonna fast U-turn out. It's never gonna Destiny Bond. Okay, we fast U-turn. And we can clean bring in... sorry, not clean, sorry. We're gonna bring in Hamilton with minimal damage taken. It's gonna take Flamethrower. It's gonna proc the Roat Berry, which brings it into range of... after Solar Power. Okay. Now Extreme Speed always picks up the frag. Awesome. So yeah, 0 candy, 0 scales, 0 gems, 0 resources essentially, 0 shut shells on Maxi 2. Only 2 deaths. So we're done with Magma Hideout. That took a lot. Yippee! Yeah, I really got to lock in. These fights really took a lot of my mental. I'm glad I figured it out. Wait, hold on. I think there's still... Okay. Oh, okay. So yeah, that was Magma Hideout. It's very fun. And there's no more Hell Room shenanigans, there's no more weird ass Magma Storm anymore. It's just like Auroraville going forward. I really like to just try and see if I can win something. Yeah, I figured. Okay, now... Is it this one? No, this is TM. I wanna buy King's Rock. I don't care if it's expensive. It's fine. Aqua is somewhat even worse but it shouldn't be too bad. I sure hope so. Oh wait, the thing is that I actually already finished calking Aqua Hideout Grunt 7, and also I finished calking Admin Matt as well. That's why I know for a fact that... Okay, let me show you guys something interesting, okay? I've already been calking Matt already. Right, cool. Okay, so as you can see, right? I'm gonna use... Where's my Greninja actually? Here. I've actually already figured out Aqua Hideout. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna use Greninja as the lead against this Mamoswine. So in Torrent, we're able to pick up the frag using... Oh, sorry, Sun is up. Using Fling King's Rock, and then we Surf, right? And we need Greninja to be at level 79 and not 81. We do not want to level up Greninja this split, because Dracovish is 244 speed. So had we leveled up Greninja to 81, we would have oversped the Dracovish, and what would have came in next would have been Dragapult instead, and that does not set the correct line. So I actually already figured out what to do for Matt. We're gonna go to Galissapod, and then Dragapult is gonna frag... Is gonna... Wait, sorry. Oh yeah, level 81 Dragapult is gonna outspeed the Dracovish, and then we're gonna frag, and then yada yada yada. We have Torterra Candy 1, and then do something. It's fine. Losing Azumarill is fine. It's fine. I have Primarina for Dragapult. I already calc... the sacks I made was with the knowledge of already figuring out Aqua Hideout. So this is like Primarina versus Dragapult. The matchup is very favorable. I can do 2 Draining Kisses, and it's always going to be fine. And I always bait Kartana for Smart Strike or Leaf Blade. But yeah, we already figured out Aqua Hideout actually, and I'm gonna sack Castform to the Octillery, the Quick Octillery, so that Tentacruel can come in and safely knock off without risking anything. So the reason why we didn't sack our Castform on Magma Hideout is because we want to sack Castform here in this fight. So I know the first fight I did today seemed really risky, and it seemed like I didn't plan forward, but I actually did already like look really forward into the future. That's why I made all the decisions I did in the stream today. So yeah. Hopefully you guys were entertained by me almost wiping to Grunt 1 and then like flawlessly calking and doing like the boss fights. That was really dumb. Alrighty, I think that's all the fights for today. I'm gonna start doing Aqua Hideout tomorrow, maybe? Tomorrow sounds good, right? We have a new level cap. So I haven't figured out exactly if I want to keep them at a lower level or just level them up. But I'll spend a bit more time looking over my lines, and then we're gonna run through Aqua Hideout tomorrow, possibly. We're gonna speedrun Aqua Hideout because I already calced most of the lines. Honestly, Grunt 1 was kinda annoying to calc for. Oh my god, there's Squeal. Squeal. Hi, Shurigetsu. Welcome. Okay, and just like that, we lost we lost 4 more mons. Space tag. On the bright side, look, we have 2 heart skills and 7 rare candy after Magma Hideout. Yeah, 1 and 7 is actually the hardest. I know. It's really annoying. But it's fine. Is there anything else I can do after Magma Hideout? Yeah, the Pangirl was really annoying to plan for. It's Scrappy Quick Claw. I think I might actually like do some shit like Torterra and Gyarados. But we will see. Yeah, I finished my calcs for Aqua Hideout already. Just that I want to spend some more time running through the lines, like checking if the numbers and the crits add up before I actually pull the trigger. But it feels really weird that I was already finished with Admin Matt when I was around Grunt 10 at Magma Hideout. It was just a bit of calc ahead, since the level cap wasn't that different and I could figure some stuff out to know what I need to keep alive and what to stack. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. I think I'm gonna head to sleep now. It's like 4:30 a.m. I just finished Magma Hideout, by the way. Not Aqua Hideout, sorry. Okay, bye bye, good night. See ya. You guys have a good night.